Let's enter 16 July. Click on yes. See, the run was successful. Let's go and check the data. Staging table. In the staging folder, yes, the data has been downloaded, the zip file and the CSVs. So the zip file was downloaded and the CSV was extracted successfully and the application was closed. Now let's try the same for a weekend. Let's say 28th of July, 019. Okay. So this is an error notification. So all is good. Now we take it a next step forward. We take it to the next step. We check if the file is already present, and if it is, then we do not download it. We notify the user that the data is already present. So here you need to add a decision. Flow decision. You add it here. Somewhere else. Okay, before we see if the file exists or not, we need to check. The bot needs to check in the staging folder for that file. So we have a name assigned. We have the file name created at this point. After that, bot can check. We need to add an activity here. See if path exists. In the path, enter staging folder path plus staging file name. The staging file name value is a CSV value, not a zip value here. So you can just enter directly, because we will be checking for the CSV file, not the zip. Create a variable where the path exists, Boolean value can be stored. Enter file exists. So Boolean file exists. Connect the flow as shown. Enter file exists in the condition, because a Boolean value is either true or false. So you don't need to worry about anything else. Just enter the Boolean value here and your bot will understand. Create a message box. At this point, say data already exists in the system. Bot not downloading the file. Say bow copy for this date. And here in the caption, say data already available. Connect the true part of this decision flow to the message box and the false one to bow copy. Now let's run this again for 16 July. Yes, this is as expected. In the next step, you need to create a sequence wherein this downloaded bow copy the CSV, the data is extracted and added to a monthly report. The monthly report might exist or might not. If it doesn't, then you have to the bot needs to create the monthly report. Create a new sequence, enter the name process CSV. The first thing in this sequence you need to do is read the CSV, read the file that was downloaded, extract the data. So look at read CSV. The file path needs to be provided to process CSV sequence from the main. So here you enter in the process CSV, we segregate these two files. One, the Bhav copy file that we just downloaded, we call it the daily file because one Bhav copy is for a particular date. So we call that the daily file. And the monthly report, we call that a monthly file. So the naming needs to follow the same. Daily file name and daily folder path. Next, we check if the monthly file exists or not. So we need the monthly file name and monthly folder path. For storing the data from the daily file, you need to have a data table. Go to variables, enter the name daily data table. A data table isn't present in the variable types, so browse for types. Enter data table, select system data, data table within system data. There you go. In the read daily CSV, enter daily data table. In path exist, change the display name, monthly file path exist. Need to create a boolean value for monthly file existence. Monthly file exists. Click on monthly file activity, enter the value here in the output. See the path type is file, that's correct.